42 life, 15. Ooh. I don't think that's terrible at all. I mean, my thought was as follows. Darcy needed, a house. Ouch. Had to get her a nicer space because Darcy deserves the world. No, my thought was if I can just... I'm not buying a house here to try and like sell it and make a quick buck or anything or whatever stuff. But I figured, it'd be nice to just like have a place that I can finally just like kind of have as a spot that's nice. And yeah. So it's like,
love your streams, llama. Keep it up.
Thank you. If the value of it goes down, if there's a crash tomorrow, or if it goes up $1 bajillion, it doesn't really matter because it's just like a nice place to have. Where can we send housewarming gifts? P.O. Box, I guess. Or just right here on Twitch. It's not the place across the street from my parents. We decided to not do that one. But yeah, I don't know. A lot of people were like, buy now, don't buy now. All this with because it'll cost X or Y or Z and it'll be worth more in the future. And I was like, I just don't really care. I just want to have a house. So I can just have it. That's about it. So yeah, not trying to have some big real estate venture or anything. I doubt a pallet would be accepted chaos. But, buying a house 8 years ago wouldn't make sense for me, though, either. So it's like... I feel like it was, that'd be nice, I guess. It would have profited better, but again, I'm not trying to buy this home for that. Just to have a place. Because I just feel like... Thanks, Anonymous. Oh, well, it's too late for that, Thotis. You were destined to defeat the buyers, not join them. Again, so I'm not saying right now is a great time to buy, especially if the house is anything that is, something that if it dropped greatly in value or went up or, it's just, it would be an issue. Only birds. Best player count to kill Nelthak on? 1, 3, 5, or 7 if you're looking for keys. But yeah, again, I'm not even trying to like time the market. If my house loses $100,000 tomorrow because it drops in value and there's a crash, that's fine. Like I don't really care, because I'm not planning, you know, even if it never recovers that value, it's like, just kind of wanted to have a place. Yeah, it is a little low, isn't it? Plus then less property taxes, which would be nice. Yeah, we got it. Have you met your neighbors? Are they nice? Well, we went out yesterday and the front door accidentally opened. So, and the neighbors came and shut the door. So that was nice. Neighborhood watch, exactly. And I met the guy behind me, and he was like, "Oh, where did you live before this?" And I told him, and he was like, "I don't know where that is." And then I was like, "It's near this," and he was like, "Oh, that's kind of the hood." Like, yeah, a little bit. Did I tell them I'm a streamer? No, they didn't ask what I do.
Any tips on getting through the Claw Viper Temple on a frozen orb sort?
Just
Hell
teleport.
has a lot of cold immune.
Just teleport, that's it. You just have to teleport past it all. Or let your mercenary deal with it all. Is that why I became a rapper? Yeah. Thankfully not, peace. It's true, Cece. Does Moo Girl have a sister? She does. But she's married. So, is her sister hot? No comment. I don't think there's an answer that is a right answer to that. I'm starting to learn that there's certain questions that are just trap questions. And that's it. Are we still doing house fund? I mean, now I have to pay for the house, I guess. But the house fund originally was to fund the down payment, which we got some of it there. So yeah. Bum, bum, bum. House repair mortgage fund. It's the new fund, right? Ooh, new skill. Oh no, ravens are maxed. Alright, well, more damage. Toilet fund, truth, and a new AC fund. Oh my god, houses are so expensive. Just rent, everybody. Had to spend 25 grand on new HVACs? Oh god. Yeah, I have to like get a handyman to come out and fix some things. How much is a new toilet plus installation? Oh, only like $500, $600? Install it myself? That seems dangerous. I figured a new toilet would be like 5 grand. I'm really bad at estimating these things.
I bought place myself recently. Good feeling.
It's a weird feeling for me. This is the first time I've ever owned a house. I've rented for the past like 13, 14 years. And then lived with my parents, obviously, before that. Sure, let's check out the shield. And it's like, I feel like anxious a little bit. But it was also nice because it was like, oh, okay. I also own the place. I don't know. But now it's like everything is my responsibility.
Live stream of the toilet self-installation when?
That's... yeah. I mean, I need to learn where the water shutoff is, I guess. And then I turn off the water and then install the toilet. And then pray that I do it right. Don't forget the wax seal. What is that? Water shutoff for toilet is right next to toilet. Yeah, but don't I need to shut off the main water, or do I just need to shut off the one for the toilet? The problem is, the ones next to the toilet, I feel like the seals are always so old. That they always break. I'm doomed to just call a guy. Lift straight up, okay. Y'all don't think I'm doomed, right? Be fine. Okay. Just broke. Gotta start paying down this mortgage.
Help me. For
Jeez.
toilet fund. Stream replacement on Twitch.
Aw, thanks, Whiskey. Honestly, need to do it. Exclamation mark donate is toilet fund. You'll install the toilet for a Jarun? That'd be a done deal. As long as we have that Daddy Bezos money coming in. That's a good reminder. Twitch Prime subscriptions do not auto-renew. You could auto-renew your Twitch Prime subscription today and help Daddy Bezos fund Mr. Llama's toilet. Good idea, Bullet.
Moo.
Thank you, Andy. Thank you, Badon.
Moo.
We're gonna have Daddy Bezos pay for our bathroom experience. Install a bidet. I mean, it's probably not a bad idea, but I've never bideted before. All you Europeans and your bidets. How are the floors? I mean, I think they're fine. They're wooden. Or fake wood, I don't know. They look like wood, at the very least.
Moo.
Congratulations.
Thank you, Estonio. Take a hammer and break it up and we'll tell you if it's wood or not.
Here's to stock up the ramen shelf in the cupboard.
Truth. Yeah, remember when I was like, oh, where did all my money go? And I looked at my bank account. That was after we got taxed, and then we got taxed again. And then the house took out the house payment, or for the down payment, or whatever it is. I was like, all my money disappeared. Finally.
Moo.
Love from Brazil.
Thanks, Villain. Thanks, Sinos. Come on, Ravens. Hit things. Are the rumors about the bandwaves true? I don't know. Does every home in Dallas talk about natural light like the ones in Denver? Probably. They probably just copy paste the same script everywhere. Did I check the internet before I bought the house? Yeah, I made sure that we could get fiber before I bought. How was Beethoven? It was great. Apparently it was Beethoven's last symphony that he wrote. So, hopefully he's enjoying his retirement now. Or I guess he's finishing this tour. I don't know. 40 Life LGC? Nice. Nice, Agda. Yeah, Ode to Joy is the 9th. Am I in the basement? No, it is kind of echoey, but the room's kind of tight and there's a lot of walls I need to put stuff on. We are in the upstairs. There's no basement. But there is the attic for all of you guys to exist in. Is the room carpeted? No, it's wood. That's probably why it echoes so much. The floor is all wood. Okay, I just need to put a rug down. That makes sense. But I will tell you guys one thing. This room has the greatest storage space I've ever seen in my life. Well, it's a little echoey in here. What am I gonna do if a tornado comes with no basement? Honestly, Texas doesn't really have basements. You just kind of go into your bathroom, and if it like really is coming, for the most part, you just go outside and watch it though. Yeah, I've never had like good storage before. But there's like a little storage room, and it's beautiful. Not putting bodies. Oh my god. CC Foster! Wow! With the 100! My goodness!
Housewarming gift.
CC, that's so sweet. That will go right towards the new toilet for this room. Why the toilet? It's not disrespect. The toilet is a child's toilet. I'm literally about to go take a picture for you guys. How do I... Alright, one sec. Look at this thing. It's a toilet for children. It's a foot off the ground. You build leg strength just going to the bathroom on that thing.
Why do you want a child's toilet? Are you pregnant?
I don't want a child's toilet.
Cute little toilet for cute little rainbow poop AY.
God. It needs to be at least 3 times bigger than that. It's ridiculous. Try Players 5 down here. Everything's bigger in Texas except Llama's toilet. Exactly. It's a nightmare. Like I said, I don't know if we can exactly do a house tour stream. We're gonna have to figure out to avoid being doxxed.
New child's toilet meta?
No. So we'll have to figure that out. Do I have a garage now? I do. I'm gonna put a ping pong table in it and then leave my car out front. Did Darcy get a yard? Kind of. Living in a tent and stealing the local Starbucks Wi-Fi doesn't qualify as a house. Yes, it does. Tape garbage bags to the windows. Well, people can still see inside the house and compare photos and whatever stuff. Did I see the Mavs? Yeah, I watched the Mavs and Stars yesterday. Stars just, I mean, Ottinger was amazing, but the Stars didn't show up. The Flames deserved to win the series, so I'm not really, like, mad about the Stars' loss. The fact they even kept it close was honestly kind of a miracle with how many shots they gave up. But the Flames just, the whole time, looked like a better team. But the Mavs, I mean, what was that? That was the most embarrassing Game 7 I've ever seen in my entire life. I mean, I'm down for a little Llama house party. It's like, I don't know. It was so confusing. Oh gosh, boxing in the Creator Clash. I'd feel bad tearing someone down like that. I mean, it's just like, in Phoenix, at their home, blah, blah, blah. The Suns just have wrecked us at home for years and all this stuff. And they looked so bad. It was hysterical to watch. Best team in the NBA. It was amazing.
No.
Thanks, Benny. We've never hated buying houses here.
So happy for you, man.
Aww.
Owning a house has been the most challenging thing I've done, but it's also been very rewarding.
Thank you. It's a weird feeling. For sure. Sorry, Fatal. Did I move far from my parents? No, I'm pretty close to my parents. I mean, I wanted to be close to my parents. Yeah, why you guys didn't draft Luca, man? Y'all are gonna be regretting that one for a while. Am I still paying for the apartment too? Yeah. That's the one not fun part. Just closed on it. So I just closed and moved in. So we're like, that's the last 2 days was moving. I have the apartment through September. I've asked them to break the lease. It cost a pretty
Hey,
similar
Lana,
amount
glad to hear
to
you got a house. I bet you're happy that you're
Just
on longer
keeping
going
it.
to be throwing away your money on rent. 'Cause like you've always said, that is a straight up scam.
Nope. Did I buy your house? You just sold your house? Hey, maybe I bought your house. Fatal Frog with 5 gifted subs. Putting us back over the 6,000 mark for now. We're probably going to drop that in like a day or two to like 4,000 because MVS, but... Plenty of time to do cleanup and get my deposit back. I actually don't have a deposit.
Oh.
Remember when I said I kind of lived in the hood a little bit? Yeah. It's no deposit, and instead they just take money out of your, they just like charge you every month, non-refundable amount. I lived next to a motel, a monthly, weekly and monthly motel. And hourly. Yeah, it wasn't the nicest. Let's just say Moo Girl was not having a great time. Did not like. So it was a little sketch there. Was my bank picky about my source of income? I can't even begin to describe how hard it was to get a mortgage. Right, fantastic. Like, they were like, all right, send us all of your assets. Send us all, proof of all this stuff. Okay. Send us proof of income. Okay. But again, I don't just have like a W-2 that I get from a company.
Love Pikachu, Mew, and
I have
Lugia.
like 40 1099s. And they were like, we need to see every single 1099 from the past 2 years that you've ever received. And you know, sometimes companies don't send it, right? Like PayPal doesn't send unless you make over $20,000. A lot of companies, they're not required to give that unless you make over $20,000 from them. So they'll just send it to the IRS and you just have to report it there. And they were like, the IRS says that you received $1,300 from so-and-so, but we don't have, but you didn't send us that 1099. We need you to send that to us. I'm like, they didn't send it to me. They don't have to. And they're like, well, we need to get that to prove it. It shows that you had, you know, $60,000 you made last year, but you're only giving us 1099s for $49,300. Where's that extra $11,000 at? I'm like, I don't know,
Are you doing a
man.
martial arts assassin guided playthrough?
Yeah, I'll probably do one. And then they were like, we don't understand your job. and so we're still not sure. Can you give us like an employer to call? I'm like, no, I'm self-employed. And they were like, okay, do you have a website? And I was like, sure. So I showed them my website, and they were like, this isn't a legitimate business website. If this was a real business website for a self-employed person, they would have an address and phone number on there. Why aren't your address and phone number listed on your website? I was like, because I'm not an idiot? Then it was a week prior to closing, or whatever it was, and they were like, hey, we don't know that you're still working. Can you give us a proof of income more recent? And I was like, okay. And I gave them a proof of income from like 2 weeks ago. You know, whatever. I was like, here's a 1099 I got from somebody. And they were like, we need one in the last 5 days. And this was on like May 9th. And they're like, we need proof that you got paid between May 4th and May 9th. I'm like, even if I worked a regular job, I would have got paid on like the 1st. Like, you're asking more of me than even if a regular worker. I'm like, I don't have any payments in the last 5 days. I'm like, you know, CC Foster donated $100. Does that count? They're like, no. We need a 1099 or some sort of deposit into your account in the last 5 days. I'm like, I don't have that. This isn't how payment works. So then I had to like teach them what Twitch is and YouTube and be like, see this? Look at my YouTube. Do you see how it has a video posted yesterday and the day before that and the day before that? And that is getting views? That means I'm getting paid money. It was they had no clue. They had absolutely no clue what they needed. And we're just sitting there like, how about this now?
Hey Llama, love the streams. Keep up the interesting vids.
Thank you. Thank you, Trade. Thank you, Sarah and Selby. Mwah! How old is the bank employee? I don't know. Probably 40, 50, you know, whatever. So. Oh yeah, I did. I like linked them to the Twitch. I was like, see, this is me working. And they were like, I was like, I'm live streaming right now. I'm currently working. They were like, but we don't understand how you get paid. They were like, no, you're just playing a game. So.
Moo.
Hey mate, keep up the good work. And congrats on the 99.
Thank
I
you.
had a great time in the Chaos Sanctuary smiley face.
Thank you so much. Appreciate that, Warga. Thanks, BM. So ultimately, I think the closing was delayed Friday, 3 days. Well, they still decided if my job was a real job. um, I'm a real boy. I was like, this is my job. They were like, why are you talking about pounding dudes so much? I was like, well, ignore that part. I assume you pay taxes. Is this not proof that you have a job? Well, that's what I'm saying. They were like, we need your tax return from 2022, 2021, and 2020,
The
and
bank doesn't understand
2019,
how I make
actually,
money.
now that I think
I
about
don't
it.
understand how you make money either, Mr. Banker. You're telling me I give you all my money, and you give my money to someone else,
Yeah.
and they just give you more money?
Yep.
But it was my money? So
Right.
why are you taking my money? This seems like a scam. That's actually sad to see people so disconnected with the world they live in. Lol, I've been surprised that my department boss is actually playing video games at 58 and we talked about Twitch and stuff. Haha, the guy play Halo. I was
Nice.
like, really?
It's
I
awesome.
love Halo. Lol, life's fun.
I mean, once again, I get it, but also I was like,
Moo.
I showed you my tax returns for the last 4 years. But their big thing is they were just like, how do we know that you're still like working? And I was like, here's like 1099s I just received and stuff. But they were like, but we still don't understand. So, just got a rack. Nice. Thank you, Shin.
Should have just told them you pound dudes for money.
Would have been easier, probably. Are my parents hyped for me? Yeah, I think so. Maybe. Barb's name is Poundin' Dudes. It's a good Barb name. How do they know I won't stop working tomorrow? Exactly. I was like, can't anybody just stop working tomorrow? Anybody could just like quit their job tomorrow. Well, like I said, they were like, if you're an independent contractor and own your own business, then you would have a website that has your address and phone number on it. That was their thing. They're like, any contractor who's looking for business would have their address and phone number listed on their website so people could contact them with business. I was like, let me teach you a thing about doxing. Ooh, 33% MF. Hello. Yeah, I was like, my Twitch page has my contact info, but they wanted an actual business address and phone number where you could call and get me on the phone. Like a business would have. Silliness. Probably the worst idea for a streamer. I know, I was like, it's a terrible idea. Well, the thing is, any like Instagram model, anybody like this is gonna have the same issues. I need better rings, man.
Happy llama, sad llama, mentally disturbed llama, stupid llama, drama llama, big fat mama llama, 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 llama.
Huh.
Who is this big llama?
Who is it?
Starting all this drama.
Starting what?
It's me, bitch.
It's me.
Congratulations on the house, Mr. Llama.
Thank
Question.
you.
How does someone send you something IRL? Do I just provide the postal service with a box info below?
Yeah, if you just put the P.O. Box info on my P.O. Box, that has it. Of course not, Ragus.
Should have asked them if their local TV news reporter also posts their phone number and address for all to see.
Right? But a local news reporter has a W-2, whereas I do not. Good sight. They don't know I got level 99, exactly. I don't think you could do a lot of them for hunting and horking there, but Berserk probably, because they're physical immune, so Berserk is going to have that magic. Do I think it made it easier for other streamers and more difficult? I mean, hopefully I made it easier. Hopefully they have a slight understanding of what this job is now. But who knows, man?
Join my army of the dead.
Could have opened your phone. Do IRL stream with like 1K plus people watching you.
Yep.
Show them and make it clear 1,000 strangers are watching right now. Then ask him to provide his home address and phone number.
Uh-huh.
He will realize it real quick.
Pretty much. Other streamers will have the same issue with another bank? Exactly. I mean, one bank might have a slightly better understanding is where we're at. But hey, one bank at a time. Yeah, it's not bad sized. Probably want to get a little more if you can, but... Leveling up, leveling up. They're just gonna package and sell my mortgage anyways? Oh, they already sold it. I literally just bought my house and they sold the mortgage. Within 2 days or something like that. 3 days, like. Thanks, Spirited.
Army of the dead.
Hey Mr. Llama, are you going for a goatee?
How may I be of help?
Thanks, Bao. I kind of just want to use Bane Ash, you know? Like, this is 14 Res, but this gives us 50 Fire Res. Eh. They always do that. Nice suck. Maybe we'll do a little goatee action.
Move.
Bearded Smitty gifted a tier 1 sub to Dark ZTP.
Thanks, Bearded. Is my mortgage variable or locked? It's an ARM. Signing is the worst too, having to sign like 7,000 times. Yeah. I was like, they would make you sign a document that was like, this document, I verify that I signed the previous document. It's like, wait, why am I signing this document then? I did sign it. Well, I get a better rate for 5 years here. Yeah, you use all of the ink in a pen to sign. They pull out like a binder this thick, and it's just every page, and they're like, this document verifies that you've never foreclosed or had a house foreclosed on. Now, if you'll sign this next document, this verifies that you signed that previous one to the best of your knowledge that you haven't foreclosed on a home. This one verifies that you've never been bankrupt. This one verifies that you really haven't been bankrupt and you're not just pretending like you didn't. It's like, wait, what? And then this document verifies that the information you signed in the past 4 pages is all truthful to the best of your knowledge. I was like, I'm very confused on what I'm signing at this point. I do not recommend an ARM at all. On a serious note, I like to mess around and joke. I do not recommend it. Have I met my new HOA? Actually don't have a HOA required payment. An ARM is an adjustable rate mortgage. Now, there's a small amount of time.
WA requirements are there.
Yeah, it's a voluntary HOA. So it's nice, but yeah. So I don't know what all is what with it. We'll see. But yeah, don't do an adjustable rate mortgage unless you are, in my opinion, the best time for it is if you're planning to pay down the house faster. Now, obviously, in 5 years, I could potentially refinance if rates, for some reason, are low in 5 years. But if rates are very high in 5 years, then I can't refinance and they're going to jack it up. So I'm only doing it because I'm planning to aggressively try to pay down the house. Now, they can't just jack it up completely, but they can
Daddy
jack it
gave
up
us
still a decent amount. It's like they can raise it like 6 times in a year or something. I don't know. It's crazy. Thanks, Josh. Yeah. So, like I say, not a plan if you feel uncertain there. But we're going to use all MVS money towards our down payment or towards our house. Thanks, Mitnick. To help pay it off quickly. Because honestly, after I got the mortgage, I was like, oh, I don't like having this debt. Sure, it's not bad debt, right? It's not like awful debt. But I don't know. I've lived pretty much debt-free for my entire life, just about. I had a little bit with student loans at one point, but once I got those paid off, I don't know if I will share that piece of who exactly. Trying to prevent doxing, so gotta see. Yeah, so right now I have no equity, really. I guess the whatever little down payment there, and then whatever money, you know, will go in. But for the most part, I just have a big loan right now. So I think I'll feel better once I can start building some equity. I mean, I went to college and then I became a video game streamer. But I did work for 7 years with my degree, so. Did I purchase house in business name or personal name? I'm just not going to share those details. Anything that could lead people to potentially figuring more out. You know, I'm not going to help anybody. What's your mother's maiden name? Ifratelli. It's like a 3-bathroom or something. Two and a half? I don't know how you count baths. Mansion. Did you buy a complete house? Yes. Yes, this is a completed house. Older place, but it's nice. It's got some fun little personality to it, you know. Oops. Well, no, this is the only bathroom that has the child's toilet. The other bathroom toilets are okay. Dedicated streaming room? Yeah, this is it.
Join my army of the dead.
Maybe you could set up a little quid pro quo arrangement with the bank manager where you teach him to play Diablo 2, rush him to the top of the ladder and get him some GG items and he'll get you some better mortgage rates in return.
Mr. Llama Funhouse for viewers. I mean, look, I would love to have everybody come over and we have a big party. No, I would never waive inspection. But thankfully the inspection came back pretty good. I mean, there was a lot of issues. But, you know, the foundation didn't have issues and... So...
How may I be of help?
That was good. How large is the backyard? Not like crazy big. It's a normal sized yard, I feel like. Truth's grumpy.
Join my army of the dead.
If you don't publish your address, how am I going to come and inspect the 3 square inches of floor I paid for?
You do own a good 3 square inches. I mean, I can show you.
Must be happy.
Mm-hmm. Moo is happy. Darcy seems happy. Like I said, we just took a small loan from Moo Girl in the bank, and we're good. Because I forgot my wallet when we had to go and pay the option money and stuff. Yeah, I spent the last 2 days moving in. So that's why I look a little tired and why I didn't stream yesterday as well. Thanks, Barricade. Alright, let's try Nightmare. Internet first day. Oh yeah, I mean I spent... Okay, I called AT&T on Saturday. It took 2.5 hours on hold for me to get a tech guy. It's crazy. So that wasn't a great sign. But we got it working. What's the most unit torch giveaway I've done? I mean, I've given away a lot of unit torches. Oh, let's go back down. Yeah, speeds are great so far. We'll see how things end up, but...
Moo?
Thank you, Tazreen. Texas Power Grid, oh god. At least it's not Spectrum. Exactly. You'll sub if I write your name on the wall? Can't just write on my brand new walls. Am I a gajillionaire? No, I'm broke now. I mean, it is my wall, but... brand new. They're 60 years old. Okay, they're old, but new old, you know. Yeah, we can do like arms. I don't own a house yet. I own debt. I mean, this is the most truth. I own a lot of debt. Oh, I know, Silent. It's awful. Me and the bank co-own it. Thank you. Do I ever get tired of the Raven sounds? Yeah. I own whatever bit the down payment was. So basically, chat owns a piece of the house is where we're at right now. We're under contract right now. GG. Good luck. And Moo Girl owns a piece. Yeah, I guess. So Chat and Moo Girl own some of the house. And Llama just lives here. Thanks, guys. Drat. What I really need is a nice Raven helm that I can make a lore in. Is there a speedrun category for 100% runs? No, but we should start it. I was actually debating starting this. Any idea what a 2015 Source Torch would fetch? 2015 Source Torch. No. Vex? I would say more than a Vex. I would go with more towards a lower Sir, up around there, maybe even a tiny more. All quest, all waypoints, yeah.
Is that all of them?
One to druid skills. Oh, ballin'. I like that. Let's go, baby. I never got Cold Plains. Oopsies. Guess I just ran right out. 1928. I have no clue on Annie values because so many Annies have dropped. Annies are like cheap now, but really, really good ones are still probably worth a bit, you know. But forget killing zombies, man. These things are tanks. $20.27. I mean, again, it'll have some value if it's close to perfect. Otherwise, they're not worth a ton. Jeez, pro. That's sick. Alright, Grumpy. They've overdone how abundant Annies are. I mean, we knew it would be just from, you know, as soon as an Annie is going to pop, you get thousands and thousands and thousands of Annies instead of like 100, you know. It's a very aggressive amount of Annies that spawn every single time. So I think it just makes it easier overall for everybody, which is nice. What's that? Thanks, Mad Monk.
MadMonk83 gifted a tier 1 sub to Nilithak.
I think it's fun for people because a lot of people never had Annies before, you know? So, like, now they get to have Annies. We have Darcy Cam, but I don't have her bed in here yet. If you want to get an Annie, if you join !Discord, and then I have a clone tag thing you can opt into, so you can see whenever there's clones. Diablo clone notifications. Leap Barb will ever rock in hell? Don't plan on it.
Just got
right
my
now,
first
at
ever
least.
Annie courtesy of the community. That
Nice.
deserves a tip, lol.
GG, Titanic. Thank you. You try the accessibility without private easy
Do
clear
you think
CS
the
on
deflation in
P5.
the
Yeah,
cost
it's really
of
nice
Annies will
still.
increase the value of torches?
No, I mean, I think torches will still have the same value. I don't see it having too much change on that, you know. Definitely worth a good amount there, Star. I don't know exactly. Like, I think torches are still just going to be a little tough to get right now, and maybe people aren't farming them as much, but I don't know why they wouldn't be. Yeah, torch prices seem pretty high still, which is interesting to me, but I don't know. Recognition. Ravens can scale pretty high now. We're trying it. I mean, Ravens do a night, man. Now we know why the house fund is gone. I mean, it actually just went down because I botched it and then never put it up. But at the same time, I was also trying to get said house. So, kind of worked out around that to just figured, So now we have a mortgage fund, plus a toilet fund, plus a new HVAC fund. Yes, UBO. How old is the house? Like 60 years or something. Yeah, Step, you can probably get something like that. It's an older home. I mean, honestly, I went around and looked at some of the newer homes that were being built. Silent! Thank you. I did, True. It was amazing. Oh god, you're right, I do.
Want to buy
Siege.
clouds for Texas.
Mwah! That'd be nice. Ouch, Dopey. Thank you so much. But yeah, it's like older homes were built better. I used to not as much, I don't want to say not believe it, but I went and looked at newer homes and they were so badly built. I mean, I looked at probably like, and it's probably not all newer homes. I'm sure there's plenty of newer homes that are still built fine and everything. And it depends on the builder and stuff. But, I mean, I went and looked at homes from builders that were reputable. And they were like nice, you know, expensive, whatever. Like they seem nice and everything. But you go and look at them and the construction quality was just poor. Like things were already peeling off the wall and the like everything, the garages were like warping already. It was like just a couple of like, some of them were a couple years old. Some were new houses being built right next to homes that were like 4 or 5 years old. And it was like, how are there already so many problems and so many things peeling and cracking and everything? So I was very shocked at how bad, oh God, a lot of the homes were looking. So I will definitely say that to me was shocking. And I think a lot of it really is, there's a shortage of contractors and tradespeople. There's a shortage of materials. A lot of materials are like way more expensive right now. And so I think a lot of it is just like all of that. They're just kind of getting whatever, because there was a new build from, once again, another builder that, you know, I know is a good builder. And I went and it was like a new build. So I was like, okay, you know, blah, 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 whatever. And they were like, we're no longer selling these at a price. This is how it was. It was crazy. They're like, we're no longer selling these homes just like straight up. Like you buy the house and then we build it. Or it's being built and you buy the house. Now we're doing blind auctions on all of these homes. So they'll put a house up. You just have to put a bid in. Blind. And then the top bidder wins the home. I know, it's like $1, Bob. I'll put $1. So you can't even just buy it anymore. What do I mean blind? I mean, that's it. Like, you don't know what other people are bidding, anything like that. So they won't just be like, we're selling this home at, you know, $400,000. Instead, they're just like, the starting price for bidding is $400,000. At the end of the week, we'll tell you who has won. And then those homes are selling at like $550,000, $600,000. It's crazy. But the crazier part about it, at least to me, yeah, it was pretty awful, is the home that you buy comes as is. So it's a custom build, but you don't get to customize it at all. I was like, what if I want to like upgrade the carpet? They were like, nope. You get whatever materials we use because we just have to grab whatever materials we can right now. I was like, doesn't this take the whole point out of building your own home? Like, doesn't this ruin it? Isn't the whole point of building a house supposed to be that like you get to customize it and you pay for that, and like now it's no longer. You blind bid on a house and it comes as is and you get no ability to change. Jesus, psycho. So I just dropped out of that. I was like, I'm good. Thanks. Y'all go ahead and sell your houses. Cause I mean that's just insane. What? I don't know. To me that was absurd. That blew me away. But that's how like all of the places are doing it now, I guess. A lot of the builders now are just doing it. So that's just kind of what you get. Like, yeah, it was just wild. Because a lot of the stuff, that was the thing, is like a lot of the materials that they were using and stuff weren't like super high quality. Like the carpet was literally, I brought the carpet up because the carpet was like so, ugh. It was like the crappiest quality carpet they could possibly find. So I was like, this? I mean, you know, I still like carpet for like in the bedroom and things like that, you know. And not saying carpet the whole house, but even still, just anything. So yeah, I was just very blown away that you just had to buy everything as is. And again, it was like they're just grabbing whatever materials they can find. So it's like, how do I trust the quality of the, like, you know, the wood they're using and the everything, you know? Like it feels like new builders are just putting up whatever house they can as fast as possible. Because it doesn't matter anymore. Everything sells right now. Like everything is selling sight unseen to someone who's just buying it from a corporation or from China or wherever. So popcorn walls, not ceilings? Oh my god, no thank you. Yeah, I was just blown away. So then after looking at like, I don't know, 10 new houses and 10 of the builders that were trying to build and sell blind like this and stuff. Because you don't even get to see inside the house or anything. Like, you get nothing. They just are like, this is the materials we're using and here's the floor layout. Place your bid. So I was like, after seeing all that, I was like, I'm gonna go look at some older homes. And then I walked into like this house and I was like, wow, it's beautiful. Like, it's older, but it has like personality to it. And you can actually see the quality of like materials that were used. Huh. Interesting, Canuck. Well, thank you. So, sold me on it. I was like, after seeing all that stuff, I thought I wanted a brand new house, but... And, you know, there's still probably going to be, you know, maintenance things, whatever. But honestly, I was like, all these new homes, I feel like I'm going to have tons of maintenance as well, because they're just not built. They're just falling apart already. So... Nice, Big. Thank you. Ouch, Mesa. Happens. Sadly. Ooh, you found Death's Web. I love Death's Web. Get 'em, birds. Kill the aura. Thank you. Single player SP. So now I get all the, you know, joys of home ownership and whatever. All those pains, but we'll see how it goes. Hopefully I don't mind it. How far do I think this run goes? I don't know. We'll see, man. Ow, ow, ow. Did I do Anya? I don't think I did I? Probably go back and do that. Maybe I did. Thanks, Levo. Probably wait on it though.
Good day.
phone. Yeah, I'm gonna try and keep it as clean and easy as possible. Am I right, Mr. Hal? We're gonna go through all Nightmare here. Ancient Split Shield, yeah. I almost want to go back and try cows, but I don't know how ravens and cows do. We'll see. Could tank with wolves and bear. Yeah, but this is a Raven build. So, burb only. No, MF does not help with keys. No, not for keys, not for runes. I'm hunting spirit runes, Talthol, Ort, Am. I'd also love an Ort Soul. That's an interesting find. By interesting, I mean fantastic. +1 to all skills, baby. Also, cannot be frozen is not bad. Oh. Streamer drops. Let's go. Who needs Magic Find? We got streamer servers. That's right. Will I do a video on Raven Druid? I mean, we have a Summon Druid video. Which probably needs to be redone because now summons are kind of different, but... I also like the magic damage reduced by 8. It's actually pretty helpful. Hiccup, better drink something. Let's just get a little bit of Huel. People be like, mercenary? Nope. Birds. Bear? Whoops. Birds. All burbs, that's it. Looking forward to Throwbar playthrough. Me too, I think it'll actually be interesting. Yeah, we're gonna do like We're gonna get hard back into hey, Soul Rune. Guided playthroughs, and then we'll jump back into speedrunning, I think. These would be good if you could have 10. It does feel like the quantity of birds could be a little higher, but one to necro skills now. Jeez. So we have the Soul Rune, which is great there. Now I do... I kind of actually want to put it this way. I do want... Yeah, obviously we need to... I mean, I really just want like a plus to Raven white helm, you know? Plus 2 or 3 to Raven helm would be amazing. That I could turn into a lore. I would love to wear Raven lore, but we have to find it. I mean, I guess for a Fireclaw Druid, sure. Nice, Avenger. Can regular Hammerden do Ubers? Straight up, it's probably not. It's gonna be too hard. You probably need to do a little respecking. At least have something with like Smite and Fanaticism. Yeah, Ravenlord's very high level, so. Oh God, Tarek. We have 5 years to pay off our house, chat. Or at least pay it down a lot. So when's the next Manverse stream? I'm gonna make my own Raven lore. Yeah, Sevo. Is this hardcore? It is. Yeah, you can shop for him. So, I mean, yeah, it's like, it doesn't have to be fully paid off there, but if we can have the interest, you know, the rates lower by that point, so then if the rate does go up, well, our payments of interest are low, so it doesn't make as much of a difference. So that's going to be our goal. Also, I bought a new computer so that Manverse stream hopefully won't lag as much on D2R now. Because last time the software was having trouble. Wasn't the lag a feature? It was awful. Thanks, Bear. Go, Burbs. Nice. I like that they'll kill around the corner, so I can just chill. No, I'm not using slobs there. It's just literally, it was just too much D2R plus the software now. So, I don't know. I've got the computer parts down there. Maybe we'll do a computer building stream. Yeah, I'm doing PvP today.
Good day.
Thank you. Yeah, should be fun.
welcomes you.
How hard are the birdies hitting? 276 to 340. Pretty good. MVS May long weekend? What long weekend do we have in May? Memorial Day? Oh boy. Go birds! If you guys see a white broadsword, let me know. Whew. Ah, stone skin. We'll leave it alone. Does FHR matter anymore? It definitely feels like it has a little less importance. Still matters some, but feels like it's not quite as... It's still important though. In PvP or in
I
general,
would like
a little
to use
bit of
this sub
both.
to purchase the cross-sectional area of the small water line you'll run through. It's mine now.
Costs a little more than that, but thanks, Binary. Also, everybody say welcome, Binary, our newest moderator. Does Javazon need to focus on FCR? No. Things are expensive now, Binary. Target farming for Skin of the Viper Magi? Probably just doing a Nightmare in Dariel or Mephisto, right? Can Nightmare in Dariel drop it? It might be Mephisto that you're looking at. Nightmare Mephisto or Hell in Dariel, if not Nightmare. One of those two. Ouch! Jesus, that hurt. Ow, quit it. Suits are painful. And Dario bug is just automatic now. You also want SOJ? Then yeah, just go Nightmare and Dario for sure. You'll be good. Yeah, honestly, it feels like if we could just have a couple more birds, man. 5 birds just feels a little... Or maybe just make them faster. I don't know. Birds would also be accepted. Gold! Num num num. You're gonna put $500 on black or red at the roulette table. What are you choosing on my behalf? Oh, Jesus. Let's go black. Good luck. Ralort Tau. Oh. It was 19 red. Oh, that's not good. Well, sorry. Back to the craps table. Sorry. I never was lucky with gambling. Ouch. Curse hurts, man. That's true, Derek. Hey, I'm Olympic. Thank you. Still need an Amrune.
Join my army of the dead.
Brave to go with Mr. Arcane Fourth Way. Llama's suggestion at roulette.
Ravens?
Always go the opposite lol.
Ah. You're not wrong. Should have had Moogle pick. Also not wrong. Increase your block chance. Get up to 75%. Sorry about the stars. It's okay. They played really well, but the Flames were the better team for sure. Especially in Game 7, they deserved to win. I'm more excited about the Mavs. Absolutely embarrassing Chris Paul and Booker. The only star that deserved to go on was Otter. 100%. Otter did not deserve to lose that series. Everybody else, eh. You won $400 off the Mavs last night? And you ain't even a sub? Just kidding. GG, man. That's a sick win. You had more faith than I did. I really did not think we were going to win. And especially not there. Especially not like in Phoenix Game 7. I mean, that's when you expect them to show up. But instead, all they literally did was show up, and that was it. They were like, we're here, so we should win now, right? Yeah, I'm gonna get stuff up on the walls to help absorb and get a rug and stuff. Where am I getting strength from? Okay. Dull Shale. I mean, not bad runes to get, honestly. When will I be doing a house tour? When I can be certain that it won't dox me.
Moo.
Value, thank
Gifted a tier
you.
1 sub to Piggy Platypus.
Oh, I went to normal. Well, I guess since I'm here. Best way to get to 85? Bale running, chaos running. Or go to area level 85 areas if you're strong enough. Especially if you can increase the player count. But again, that all depends on your character strength at that point. Best way to farm Twitch throw on Classic? And Dario maybe or something? Yeah, that works too. But it doesn't have to be an 85 area, just one of those super high level areas. Moonlords be scary, man. Most fun builds to play. I really love my crazy frenzy barb that just runs all over the place super fast. Speedy boy. I did enjoy the Foden playthrough. I thought the Vengeance Paladin was also surprisingly fun, though not very strong, but surprisingly fun. Trapsin is one of my favorite speed runs. I don't think what else. Poison Necro is super fun once you're geared. Until you're geared, though, it's pretty meh. Nova Sorceress is really awesome. Though, without Infinity and stuff, she is a little bit weak. Blaze Sorceress was a great time. But I don't think you're going to take her super far. But surprisingly decent. I replaced my mouse recently because the left click button started malfunctioning. Whirlwind is horrible and my least favorite playthrough. Shout Barb, also surprisingly fun. And not bad at all. Even with bloodletters, I mean, it's just not a good... Just not fun. Whirlwind Barb.
Nope.
Okay. Thanks, Fishy. Let's go to Forge. Maybe we can get Amrune. Thank you for that Prime sub. One in 11 chance. Congrats on us. Thank you. Pimp out Amelia with the Fortitude. It's definitely helpful. Grief is fantastic if you're ever planning anything around that. If you're making a Berserk Barb or anything, though. So yeah, Grief or Fort are generally going to be your two starting lows. Hydra Enchantress with Act 5 Mercs, probably pretty decent. Act 5 Mercenaries are not shabby. Not shabby at all. Come on. Yeah. Second Grief or Fort. I mean, honestly, double Grief is insanely strong, so... Probably the strongest thing with your second low is to make a second Grief, unfortunately. Amrune! Ah, Ithroon. Never lucky. Best advice for a Javazon? I mean, do they need advice? Just be a Javazon. Throw a single bolt. What part are you asking about? I have guided playthroughs and guides and stuff up for like all the characters on my YouTube and Icy Veins and all that stuff. So those definitely have some helpful things. Exclamation mark guides, MrLemSC.com. Oh yeah, for all that, just go to exclamation mark guides there. That'll give you all that you should need. Yep, I'll continue it, Rickety. Oath, if you can. The new Unbending Will doesn't look terrible. Tunes in Hell with no rune words. Why would you do no rune words? I mean, stealth and lore and black and strength and all these things are super easy to get.
Adamant, return to dust.
30,000 hours.
Good day.
Greetings. Good day.
I mean, again, if you go to any of my guides, my guided playthroughs, and any of the builds that I've done on YouTube, or even on Icy Veins there, you should be able to see all sorts of stuff of budget builds, low rune words, blah blah blah. Have that stuff all over the place. Thanks, Random! Appreciate that. Yeah, Oath would be better than Unbending, but still Grief is really the such a big boost to it. Any tips on farming low runes for Grief? Uh-oh. Hold up. Okay. Go do LK runs. Lower Karast is great. Nah, it's... I had to free up space. Thanks, Chewie. Okay, not as useful solo. I mean, if you're in single player, you can just go P7 and crush it. If you're online, it's going to be a little worse, but it's still not terrible. You could also do, obviously, cows. You can do chaos, you know, all the kind of standard arcane sanctuary, trav, blah, blah, blah. A lot of times with runes, it's just killing a lot of mobs. That's like the best thing you can do. Okay, P3 online still worth it? 100%. P1 online LK runs are still the fastest way to get those high runes. Oh geez, Ubia. Ouch. That was a lot of damage. Okay. Do I prefer online or offline play? I probably prefer offline slightly. Online's still fun. I really enjoyed, you know, the 99 grind, getting to play with you guys and stuff. But
I need a key.
This game is very, very solidly built for really good offline play. Like, I think online play, the game is a little too easy, you know? A lot of things like laying of hands and gore riders and stuff like that that are, you know, not the best things ever, but that stuff, they're, you know, people just like drop a lot of those things for free. Now, obviously, I can get a lot of stuff for free, but I mean, even if you know, I wasn't streaming, just a random person, it's like, you know, a lot of stuff is just like super easy because people don't need a lot of this stuff. So I feel like you kind of move past a lot of the really cool things very quickly. And, you know, something that I really think is fun about Diablo 2 is like making that stealth armor, making the you know, lore helm and all of this stuff, finding the spirit shroud and being like, awesome, spirit shroud, you know. But are they ever gonna fix it? I hope they fix lobbies. So I think the game is beautiful when you're really like enjoying these items that drop and stuff, or a +1 to druid skills Ammy, you know, like you get excited about that stuff. Whereas when you go online, it's just, you know, things are a lot easier to get past that, and it becomes about the big ticket items. It's like, do I have Enigma? Do I have Grief? Do I have Infinity? You know. But you don't really enjoy the smaller stuff. You haven't got free stuff for now? Just go type in like free or FREEE or whatever. I mean, you can very easily go find like free games usually. They need to add lobbies to consoles. They need to fix lobbies on PC. $152 in the table? What? How could there be a 152? Let me look. Barbarian, singer.
Join my army of the dead.
Solo self farm in next season gonna be super hot.
Huh. Weird. So let's have a next. Oh yeah.
Impossible.
Separate high. Thank you, Schnitzel. Problem is, I don't like playing hardcore online because I don't like servers online. I don't trust it. I've had too many deaths due to disconnect. It's in Texas. Like I said, I wanted to be close to my parents because my parents are now, you know, in their later 60s. So it's like, it's never something I really considered much before, but I was just thinking, you know, the one thing I don't think I'll regret in life is spending more quality time with my parents here. Even if in the moment I could be like, ugh. Especially because, you know, right now they're still healthy and able to move around and do stuff, and like we have history of like Alzheimer's in my family and stuff, so, you know. I don't want no regrets with that stuff. Sorry to hear that, Entropian. Thanks, tell me. I mean, honestly, like, this house is, you know, made possible by chat, so I do appreciate just the past 7.5 years of support. House Fund filled up fast. It didn't really fill up exactly, but we made it work. It gave us, you know, enough to have a little boost to get us there. I'm sorry, Lord. Engagement ring for Moo Girl fun. Is that Moo Girl asking that? Brood Gaming, are you Moo Girl's alt? The house chat built is not the house I would trust, structurally speaking. But no, I really do appreciate you guys, man.
Moo?
Happy new house. Glad Bezos could help you with your house.
Thanks, Bang. I'd say the house fund bar filled like halfway. Something around there. I mean, again, it just broke, so I didn't exactly see, but... Last wish to top an alternate for grief. For a smiter. And forget last wish. Grief is still better. Can I imagine Llama's wedding? It would be live streamed on Twitch? Oh, 100%. It'll be man versus stream wedding edition.
There should be a plaque on the wall in your house that reads, as a professional streamer, do you ever get tired of answering the same questions over and over?
It would be fitting. Dog Spacito first dance. Kiss bride with ski goggles on. About to say I do. Donate $69 to save and quit. Put ring on with tiny hand. Llama wears fire suit as tux. Jesus.
As a home buyer, do you ever get tired of signing the same documents over and over?
Yes. How many bids to get me to wear fire suit as my wedding suit? Million. I don't know how many bits is a million. That's probably too high. Hey, didn't somebody need this? Well, there you go. It's right there. I'll drop it for you. Tower level 2. That's 10K? Ah, that's too much. I'd wear the fire suit as a suit for like $3 grand. I figure we just have to do it like a GDQ style, you know? It's like just have options for stuff. Chat picks first dance song.
Here's the down payment. You'll get the rest when I see it happen.
Thanks, Lord. It would be hysterical and a night to remember, for sure. Now, would my potential wife be down for it? And have a good time? Would I be single after the wedding? Potentially. Would my mom be upset that this is the wedding that I'm having? Yeah. Most certainly. My mom will just be happy I got married and amazed. I don't know if amazed is the right word. How many bits does mom need to be okay? Million. Million bits for the mom fund, just for her to feel okay. Nothing like having to look at the wedding picture on the wall with llama in the fire suit every day for the rest of your life. Oh god, Zephyra. Amrune, come on! Oh my god. What are these drops? What is this, normal? Where's my Amrune? How many bits to make the bride wear the Dark Wanderer's cloak? Hey, you gotta bring that up with the bride, man. Don't look at me. Well, one of the stipulations I have for getting married is I get to make all the decisions for the wedding. I feel like that's not a big request, and most girls will go along with it. But it's my big day. Hi, Steven. It's chat's big day. Oh, 100% we're streaming it. I mean, chat's the longest relationship I've had in my life. I'm just thinking of all this stupid stuff. There'll be a donation goal where it's like, bride has to say no when asked I do. Thanks, Brazel.
as she says, I do. You need to rip your shirt off and scream like Finding Tyrails.
Too expensive. Spin the wheel for the bride's answer. Read vows in Italian. How much to donate a toast? Oh, so you say the toast? Be like, and now Scop87 would like to say a few words about the bride and groom. Text to speech toast. 777777. Oh God, Ajax. WWWW. Congrats, WW.
Llama's vows are just notifications for 5 minutes.
Bagel, no way. Moo Girl found Tyrael's mate. She's next up on the list there. Righto, thank you. Fatal and James, thank you guys.
Join my army of the dead.
Moo
The
sound every
officiant
5
is in full
seconds.
Deckard
Yeah.
Cain cosplay.
Oh, I know it would be. I was like, oh wait, that was my fault. Sell my wedding ring to get decloned to spawn at the ceremony. Do you take this woman as your wife? Iodole. I
Lala
mean,
just
I
got to
do.
Diablo on NM and having a tough time. Any tips?
What character? Amryn? D3 wedding? Ugh. Jeez, the runes are so bad. By the time Llama gets married, D5 will be out? Oh, come on. Can't I make Amrune? No, I only have one Thol rune. Nice. It's okay, we're leveling up. I mean, it is the nice thing about birds. Or just doing a lot of Countess runs. You know, it's like, okay, it takes a while to get your runes, but you can get good levels out of it. Until death do us part, Llama. Not even death can save you from me. Oh, that's good. Instead of throwing rice, you'll throw runes at me. Thanks. Kill the curse. Thank you. pay for me to perform the first rap song I made? That'd be good. Custom hard candy bags that look like runes? Aw, that'd be cute. Manverse stream and the Diablo themed wedding. How much to save an exit and start from the top again? God. Right, Hermit? Poor Moo girl. Once again, I mean, this is my special day, so... After Spooktacular, Evo needs to get to work on Weddingtacular. Tyrael was a fool to have trusted you. Oh God, no. Neth, please no. Gotta open the vows with a paid sponsor ad. These vows brought to you by Rain. Am I engaged? No. God, no. I'm too young to be engaged. $31.
Moo?
By the time you were my age, you've been married twice? Exactly. Got married too young. Oh my God, where's Amarin? Thank you, Cluster. Thank you, BGL. I'm engaged to D2R and to chat.
Where can I take you?
1K for both vows to be GG, GG. Love it. Oof. That one hurts, Mancini. Sorry. Four kids? Oh my gosh. Aw, it's nice green. Oof, good. I know. I'm thinking 4 kids. Just have them farming all day long and you'll just have so much loot. Darcy wants a sister? Oh god, don't say it. Moo Girl's already trying to convince me to get Darcy a sister. Jeez, Nolby. Daddy, I found Vex. Well, your sister found Burr, so keep it up. Burr ist Burr Mal, of course. For Enigma. Thanks, Green. All I want is a stupid Amarin, man. And a white broadsword. Is that so much to ask for? When I figure out how to not dox myself, Tyqueezy, then we'll have a Llama House tour. You need to have some sort of fire damage or a really strong mercenary, one of the two. If you want to get through chaos. I like to do firewall, Vertice and stuff. Oh, I mean, I was dying. I can't believe they made that. It's cracking me up. Just do a house tour of someone else's house to avoid getting doxxed. It's a good idea. Thanks, Houston. Go birds! I'm just gonna stand here and let the birds do their work. This is great.
What if you have a kid, and they prefer Diablo 3?
You give it up and try again. Can't all be winners. Can always make another one, you know? What if your kid prefers Diablo Immortal? Oh, they're not gonna have a phone. Golden. Honestly, though. Mortals on PC?
Hey Mardama,
Oh,
did you
snap,
buy
you're
or
right.
rent your bot house, and does that mean Act 6 is coming soon?
Nothing about Act 6, and we bought the house. Now, that being said, I still very much support renting. Like I said, I rented for 13 years. I only bought because I knew this was an area that I felt like kind of settling in for a good 10 plus years.
All you need to do is make a house video and send it to MROY. If he's not able to figure out where you live, it'll be safe to show it to chat. If he does figure it out, then you just need to send him away to where you sent Mr. Camel so he never told anyone Mr. Llama scared.
Oh, man. I'm in Dallas. Why rent? I mean, renting has plenty of its own benefit. You know, not having to, or being able to get up and move is a huge benefit. Not having to take care of a yard, take care of maintenance, any of that stuff is super nice. You're not just throwing away your money. You're also doing it with the house. You're putting money into maintenance. You're putting money into the interest on the loan that you have. You're throwing money into all sorts of stuff. The biggest reason that people are able to save some money with the house is because they're forced to save money because they have to pay their mortgage, which gets a little bit of equity. Normally, the people would just spend that money otherwise on something else. But if you were renting and you just took a little bit of money every month instead and put it into the market, you would be saving money as well and doing just as fine. So, yeah, and then you could sell that same amount that you had right there that you'd put in the market later as well. So it's just a lot of people would never save anything if they didn't have that mortgage there that was forcing them to save and the money in the house. So at the end of the day, they're like, oh, wow, I actually save money and gain money when I buy, but not when I rent. And a lot of it's just antlers. Come on, baby. A lot of it's just because people suck at saving on their own. Plain and simple. 3 to Raven. Can we get there? Oh, come on, man. 2 to NATO. 1 to Solar Creeper. I'm just saying, I've sat down and done the math on it, like the real math, not the, oh, my rent and mortgage are the exact same, so thus mortgage is better. And in many cases, renting is the exact same. It comes out just the same as buying. The biggest difference is generally how long you're going to be in the house. And it always depends on the area and stuff. But a lot of times, if you're going to be in a house for 10 plus years, buying is usually almost always winning there. If you're going to be in a house for 5 or less years, renting almost always comes out financially better. And then between 5 and 10 is usually pretty break even. Now again, it depends on where and blah blah blah. And oh, if you were in California in the past few years with whatever, San Francisco, and you bought then, and you know, I mean, obviously there's different markets. But the break even was 15 years when you did the calculations. Yeah, I mean, like I say, it changes every single place. Here in Dallas, the break even for me was around 10 years or so. I was finding. So, but like I said, I'm not planning to move in the next 10 years. I've moved like so many dang times. I'm sick of moving. And my parents are here now and I'm happy to be here. You thought I got rid of charge bolts? Not always. Sometimes you still get the invisible charge bolts. It's not as bad though, but sometimes anything will be invisible. I've had Bale, Diablo invisible. So a lot of people, they'll like buy a house, sell it in like 3 years and be like, I made 50 grand on the house. But a lot of times it doesn't actually work out. Like if they just rented and took the money that they were going to use on the house and the closing costs and all that stuff, they would have come out ahead or even. Feral Rage, come on, man. So. But, like I say, ultimately I think whether you should buy or rent comes more down to your, like how long you're planning on being somewhere and what your livable style is. Can we get a financial advice with Llama? Exclamation mark podcast. Hey, we finally got the stupid thing. As an older podcast I did with discussing it. How long has the podcast existed? A few years now.
Evil flows from here.
Nice, Scott. But yeah, I think a lot of it's just, like I say, how long do you want to be somewhere? What life do you want to live? Do you want to have a yard to maintain? Do you want to have maintenance that you have to take care of? Or do you just like calling somebody and saying, hey, come fix this, and then they hire somebody to come fix it, you know? Yeah, the point is situations can differ. Renting can be better in situations. Buying can be better in situations. The only part I don't like is when people say buying is only the best option and renting is never the best option. Or only in like 1% of cases, right? You're throwing your money away renting but not buying, blah, blah, blah. It's a very poor argument made by, you know, everybody and their grandma who's never really looked into it and just kind of repeated it because they heard it somewhere. She didn't. She showed up at the start and then yelled at me and left.
Playthrough of Mr. Llama's Rent versus Buy spreadsheet tool when?
Join my army of the dead.
Just, whatever you do, don't buy a house when the housing prices are abnormally high. Oh.
Oh. Oops.
My army of the dead.
Congrats on the house, Llama. Just
Thank
make
you.
sure it's not a normal ethereal base or too close to the Chaos Sanctuary.
Of course.
Is it by the Moo Moo level?
Uh-huh. It's just down the street.
Impossible.
Now, would you rather buy a house or would you rather buy an NFT of a house? It's the real question. That's the real question. How do you live in the NFT? In the metaverse. It is low maintenance. Can you get an NFT of an NFT? Sure, why not? You can do whatever you want in that market.
I can't.
Are the ravens better than the wolves? I mean, you can have both out, but we're just doing burbs only run. Real. Thanks, Silly Bones. Is Mausoleum worth farming? I mean, it does. The mobs are kind of spread out, but it's not the worst area to farm. It just there's not a ton of mobs in it, so it makes it a little bit annoying. It does have a lot of chest, for sure.
Impossible.
Well, you're not going to find cold immunes down there, so nice for a cold character. We did get the Amrune. Now we just need to find a broadsword or a crystal sword, though I'm not sure if a crystal sword in jail level 2 is going to still be able to get 4 open sockets. Might be time to peck some cows. Also very sad that we don't have a Raven Helm yet for lore. We did, Team Kalas. Thank you.
My army of the dead.
Moo?
Plus 26 gold. Oh, that seems nice, Ubio. Good for you. Thanks, Wills. Moo. Whew. Can you rent a room in Llama's house? For shout. Bro, that stone skin is nasty. I'm just bouncing.
You sense it. Supernatural.
How much room will there be for Darcy? There's plenty of room for Darcy. I'm just gonna hold on to this 3 open socket. Just in case we find like a Malrune off Hell Forge or something, maybe we make a rain. Could be dumb, but fun. Nice land. Yeah, it's interesting. It's a cool feeling. A little anxious, but yeah, they do physical damage. Are we doing summons for the whole run? We're not just doing summon. We're doing birds. Birds only. I love that you can target. It's like, I just can't stop loving it. Oh wait, waypoint was right there. Let's go grab it. All I need is a nice bird hat at this point. And this, we are ready to go. And the broadsword, or whatever. Nah, I don't think they'll proc any like on striking stuff. That's a physical strike I need to do. Didn't I do Raven's only build? Only through normal. So this is our nightmare version now. $35 Monarch. I mean, it'll be worth a little bit more, but still Monarch. Get 'em, birds. Nice. You have a feeling birds past Act 3 is going to be very difficult? Potentially. I mean, the hardest part is I don't really have any CC whatsoever. So that's definitely making it a little difficult. Having to just like run around and avoid getting hit.
I can't carry anymore.
8 man of this build now. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. No shockwaves. Birds only. Shockwave sounds too good. I mean, it would be fantastic for this. Ouch. Okay, breastplate. Broadsword, where are you at? 9 bedroom with 10.5 bath. I looked at some of those, but ultimately settled on a little bit less. All right, go birds, go! Oh God.
Yo, congrats on the
Okay.
house.
Thanks, Baron. Ring around the rosy. We'll do a MTV Cribs later. IO staff.
Dario, your reign is over.
We got Bane Ash and then we got Razor right after. Kind of gorgeous, actually. Kind of gorgeous, actually. Those are trash, but Saigons are nice. Get the 40 cold res. Do I want to go up to 70 strength, though? Potentially. Actually, let me put that on. Potentially.
Moo.
Good luck on home ownership, dude.
Thank you. Oh my gosh, magic damage reduced by 15, won all skills. That'll be nice until we get what we're looking for there. Put that there. Go like that. Yeah, Moo Girl likes the house. She helped me pick it out. For PvP. I think it's already picked out. HOAs are evil. This is a voluntary HOA where I'm at. Which is nice. Better internet? I hope so. Oh man, I didn't save Kane.
It's locked.
How does voluntary HOA work? You don't have to pay. Just like if you want to pay, you can pay a couple $100 or whatever, a quarter. No, it's fiber. I don't really understand how it works. NFS and Samba shares? What? Do they still get to charge you for dumb stuff? I don't know. Scusi.
This dead tree teems with energy.
You can say, I mean, I don't, it's not required. No, wait. But who really knows? We'll see. House fund just became mortgage payment fund? Yeah. Mortgage and maintenance. I need a new toilet because my toilet is a child's toilet. It's the dumbest toilet I've ever seen in my life. And the HVAC is about to go out. So those are
Deckard Cain.
the immediates. Yeah, it's a little circle bowl. I need that elongated bowl. Exactly, you get it. What happened with Rent for Life? We rented for 14 years. 13 years. I definitely had them check for any clowns.
It's locked. It's locked.
Before moving in, I have to paint. I already moved in, though. It probably needs coolant. I mean, it's like 15, 16 years old, maybe 20 years old or something. It's not quite able to hit the, like, it takes a while to hit whatever temperature it needs to hit, and then at the other, it just doesn't always hit it. Yeah, it just doesn't cool quite enough, I think. And it's sweating kind of hard. Yeah, I might go just top it off. Sweating sounds like Twitch chat. Got him. New level 99 character? Please no. Not again. Not so soon. And the Ravens are doing a good job killing the cows. Crystal Sword, let's go. Spirit time. Oh, jeez, Galuk. Let's go, baby. Talthal or Am. $27. Whatever. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Perfect. All right. We have got ourselves our spirit. We will end the Druid Nightmare piece right here, level 39. And we'll pick it up again tomorrow. But for now, we got to go PvP.